Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'll be changing class. So I started this game level 1 at warrior class, and then about level 60 something I changed to Paladin. And so far I've really liked Paladin. It's a good class, strong class. However, PvP hasn't been released yet. I'm doing a lot of hunting and also resource collecting, and I heard some good things about Ranger, so I'm going to give it a go, all right? So that's what I'll be changing to. I went to Marketplace, I got myself some echoes, and I purchased a scroll of class reset for 400 echoes, okay? Now, this will get sent to the mailbox. I'll claim this from Echo Marketplace purchase. Claim one scroll of class reset. And this should go to your inventory if you are collecting one. Let's have a look. Here we go. Scroll of class reset. Okay. Allows selection of a new character class. Easy. Okay, so what I want to do is use that item. Okay, choose your new class. Pretty simple. I'll be going with, no, not warrior. Let's have a look here. Ranger, skilled archer and tracker with balanced stats. So that's the other thing. I've heard it's balanced stats. No, not ranger. That one. Ranger. Right. Okay. And let's have a look to see if it's changed. I am now level 71 ranger. 210 stat points. Okay, so I didn't buy a stat change scroll. However, it has reset my stat points. So that's good in a way. What I'll do is I have crafted a longbow. So I had the option of a longbow or a crossbow. The longbow gives 30% bow damage bonus to rangers, and the crossbow gives 25%. However, the crossbow's damage is 52 with the 25% damage bonus, whereas the longbow is 50 damage with the 30%. So it works out the same as 65 damage for both the crossbow and the longbow. However, the longbow has more agility, 4 more agility, so the X-bow has 8, but the X-bow has 4 strength points. If we have a look in the blacksmith, I crafted a silver orb of power as well, as far as I'm aware, that can equip as your offhand. So I'll go ahead and complete that. We'll take a quick look at the crossbow so you can see the stats for that silver heavy crossbow. I may end up crafting one of these as well, just to see what it's like. Pretty much they got the same range, so yeah, just farming some silk and coal. I've got some more old weapons in the house, pretty easy to collect. We got here, so yeah, 4 strength as opposed to the 12 agility. Like I was saying, 52 damage plus the 25% is 65 damage. And then you also get, assuming it'll allow me to equip the orb, I won't have the bonus as I'm not a mage or a necromancer. However, I will have the potential for the plus 65 damage and then the defense health bonus, and then the range on top of that. I heard someone say that you can shoot across the whole map. So this will be very interesting to see. I see my character is already changed to a different looking with the bow on that. So yeah, let's give this a go. I have my silver orb. Yep. Base stats. Level 26. Okay. Well, let's have a look here. Unequip my weapon. Unequip my shield. I've already changed class. I've got armor. I've got helmet, gloves. I haven't got silver boots yet. Let's have a look here. Weapon. Equip longbow. I need 38 agility. Level 0. Oh my gosh. Is that what hunting is? Hold up. Level 0 what though? Is it strength? Oh, I'll put 1 into strength and see what it does. Shield. Can I equip silver orb? So I need, yeah, level 0 again. I need 38. Wait a minute. So I need 38 intelligence and 38 agility. Start with that. 38 intelligence and 38 agility. Whereas when I was Paladin, I needed 15 intelligence to equip the Holy Shield, I believe it was, and 30 strength. I'm going to put 1 into strength to see if it goes up at all on that level 0 thing. And then I'm going to refresh my game just to reset the stats. And I should be able to equip the Holy Shield, or the Orb. Equip the Orb. See. It's not doing anything. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I said something there. Cannot read. Okay, I'll take a screenshot of that. Cannot read properties of null. Okay. Is it going to let me do that? Strength 30 required. You have 13. Oh, so it was the Holy Shield that required 30 strength. Okay. Well, this isn't going too well so far. Let's see if I can sort it out. Okay, well, there we go, guys. I have equipped a silver longbow. Now, I thought I needed level 27 of something, so as for what that might be, I'm not sure. I thought it might have something to do with hunting level, but thank goodness it doesn't. Defense 44% straight out the bat. Okay. I'm going to do another refresh game and then jump some flags. See if I can shake things up a bit. Whoa, look at that circle range. Oh my gosh. Is that my range? Holy smokes. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and attack. What do I want to attack first? A bear. Go on then. Okay. This is officially cooler already. He hasn't even hit me yet. Dude, I would have taken like at least 2 or 3 hits as Paladin already. Oh, that's insane. Let's see if I can get this Orc. Oh, come on, Orc. Try it again. Moving closer. Yeah, I need that Orb of Power. That'll give me that range. Oh, come on. Waiting for it to... Oh, that is so cool. And then you can kite. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I think I can rock this. Let's see how squishy it is against the dragon at some point, though. That'd be pretty cool. Berserker range. Oh, this is pretty awesome. Yeah, okay. So I would like to see how I go up against a dragon, and that'll tell me if... Yeah. Unless I just do not attack dragons at all. Let's try this orb again. Orb, where are you? Okay. There we go. Okay, I have the orb of power equipped. And now my range is outside the circle. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's attack this. Let's attack this. Get some... Oh my gosh. This is just outrageous. Are you serious? Ah. Mad. And I guess I can chop as well. That's cool. Better heal up. Okay. I seem to be taking some substantial damage. I better start investing in defense. I don't really like the idea of investing in dodge as a ranger. If I'm going to be attacking lots of creatures, I want to be able to not have to rely on dodge. I want to be defensively tanky. So, hey, it's allowed me to equip my orb, equip my longbow. So I'm equipped. I'm pretty much good to just go... How many points do I have? 155 stat points to distribute. 155. Let's go and put 100 into defense straight off the bat. Okay, let's do that. See, intelligence increases magic damage and mana pool, and it's required. However, that is for the orb of power. 100 points. There we go. So I lost quite a lot of points there to equip that orb. However, the benefits far outweigh the loss in points. There's the plus 65 damage straight out the bat. And then you've got the defense bonus. And then you've got the range increase from having that orb equipped. So it's worth more than 60 points in my opinion. So 38 points, yeah, pretty happy with that. I have 55 points to go. Okay, so what I'll do, when I was Paladin, I had level 30 strength. I'll just go ahead and put my strength up to 30, just to give me some sort of base strength. There we go, damage 411, ranger scaling plus weapon, 67 percent defense. So I was at max 76% defense. I'll go ahead and repair my gear and see if that bumps it up at all. So it's 67, 76, no, 67. 67 still, okay. Crit chance, 27%. Okay, it's not massive. Some crit might be quite nice as a ranged player. So let's go put 8 points into crit. See how much that goes up. 29%, so around 30%. So that's not too shabby. And putting points into agility will increase my attack speed as well. So that's pretty good as a ranged player. So agility, I got 30 points there. Let's see how I go. Let's see how I go toe to toe with an angel and see how much defense, how much damage I take. Another creature that might be a good idea to go toe to toe with is a golem, just to kind of see how squishy I will be. See, it doesn't seem that much squishier than Paladin. It does seem squishier, but not that bad, to be honest. I'm losing some defense from not having that holy shield. However, there is defense gained from the orb of power. I was using a silver mace as Paladin, so I wasn't using the sword or the hammer, the war hammer. I was using the mace, and the mace gives a defense bonus on the weapon, so that's pretty cool. So I was stacking quite a lot of defense. Like I said, I was 76% defense. So I feel pretty happy with how this is so far, and I've still got the 30 points there to invest. And what do we got here? Okay, I'll go toe to toe with a demon and see what that does. It's pulling in a goblin and a skeleton. I'm going to go heal. See, I mean, it's hitting me with some decent damage. Well, there we go. There we go. I went into the red there. Okay, yeah. Okay. See, if I start lagging, yeah, I reckon if I lagged, I'd die. Like, if I lagged bad, I'd die. Well, I don't know what that is. What is that? An infernal weapon. I'll take it. I found I haven't been using my house all that much, like in the whole last week. So I've been upgrading my slots. So I've got 140 slots at the moment, just as I seem to be acquiring a lot of different items there. So that's pretty cool, having all most of my stuff on me. Okay, what do I want to try next? I still feel like defense is the way to go. I mean, you can put it into strength and agility, and potentially take down them faster, but it's less stressful if your defense is higher. because then I have to worry about having to run away so much. And it's not like I'm struggling to take them down. So, I mean, like, if I attack this boar, I'll attack this bear, I'll attack this skeleton, like, boar's down, I got hit once, bear's down, but then the skeleton made it to me. Okay, and I'm getting hit. But then if I go to take on a dragon, maybe I should try find a dragon. Tell you what, I'll go pause for a bit and I'll see if I can find a dragon. Alright guys, I'm back. So I'm pretty much just going to build some flags, see if I can come across a dragon. And I'm kind of thinking, I really like this ranger. And I'm thinking such a good hunter class. And being able to kite. I mean, dragons are dragons, eh? Like, dragons aren't that common. So maybe I'm thinking make a whole nother account and have that account as a paladin. I mean, it doesn't have to be excessive. Like level 70, level 65, and just make that paladin the dragon killer. I mean, depending on how I go, I may try to kill dragons with this class as it is anyway. But, I mean, I'm pretty happy just to hunt mobs at the moment with this class. And I may even do a stat change and just go high attack, high agility. Just see how that goes and see if I can just wipe them out before they even get to me. I mean, majority of the things, dragon's about the only thing that's that strong to be able to kill me. So just go pretty much hunter class, high strength hunter class, high agility. I think that'll be real cool. However, so I'm currently flagging towards the bottom of the North Island of New Zealand along State Highway 3, or am I back on State Highway 1? Let's have a look. South Road. State Highway 3. Yeah, and then I'll be aiming to cross over to State Highway 1 at some stage and head over to Wellington. Wellington is the capital of New Zealand, if anyone's was wondering. Auckland is the biggest city in New Zealand, however, it is not the capital. They chose Wellington to be the capital as it's more central for the whole country. Okay. So the last big city that I was in was New Plymouth. And that is a west coast black sand beach city. Pretty cool, pretty rough, stormy sort of place. Hot summers, cold winters. Not snow though. However, the mountain does get snow. There's a big mountain in New Plymouth. Now, I'm not sure on how like far apart dragon spawns are, like whether it's how the ratio goes with that. So I'll be about 20 flags deep in my build already, and I've seen angel, demon, no golems, And I did pick up, when I first started the game, I got dropped into the ocean, spawned into an ocean. I don't know whereabouts it is. And I was getting like a lot of orcs, Whereas here in New Zealand, I don't seem to get nearly as many orc spawns. So I'm not sure if that's just a random thing or if it is an in-game thing that he's done. So yeah, wonder if any of you guys have experienced something like that as well. However, I still seem to be getting a good amount of goblins. Sorry. I was gonna farm some more spiders for web and silk, as that I have a feeling is a requirement if I wanted to craft a crossbow to see the comparison. However, I'm very happy with this longbow. That crossbow potentially would give me more crit. However, the longbow would give me more crit, and the crossbow would give me more strength. Yeah. So just straight out damage, strength, crossbow. Damage, agility, longbow. So far, yep, web, 5 web. No silk. Oh, yeah, 85 silk. So that's quite a lot. It was only 75 silk to craft the longbow. It was more appealing at the time, and I was quite happy with the longbow, even though I can imagine a lot of people. I can understand if a lot of people are looking to go for the crossbow. A longbow, an old PK wasn't really, not even sure if it was even an item. I believe it was just crossbow. And that was the old militia class was crossbow, breastplate, or like scale mail. However, there was a mercenary class that was like spear and longbow, or spear and crossbow, or something. However, in Parallel Echoes, it seems to be ranger with the longbow and crossbow. And I'm really liking this range with the orb of power. I think this is going to change my whole farming. What do we got here? I got an orc. So I'll take down this. See, yeah, no, this is another thing. If I want to be multitasking, right? Say I just want to attack orcs, but then collect resources at the same time, then I'll want to be tanky, because I'll be taking damage. Likely to be taking damage. Yeah. I just pretty much might as well just attack everything and just go around. Crazy. See, it auto attacks. It auto attacks a squirrel from far away. However, it killed that squirrel before the squirrel came into the map and left the See, if it left the lever outside, I'd be... oh my gosh. Oh, well. May as well. So, furnaces were just released like about a day ago. So I've been getting my furnace level up. Level 3 at the moment. Looking to upgrade to level 4. Maybe this weekend. See how I go with collecting resources and that. Not a big rush at the moment. Still on silver gear release. I've only got boots to go. What have I got here? Armor scrap 23 out of 25. I only need 2 more armor scrap. So I may as well keep hunting these orcs. I'm really liking this range. As I wasn't attacking rabbits anymore as Paladin. Mostly just for the time of going over and attacking the melee, and then sometimes not even getting a leather drop at all. So this changes things massively. Okay, so I'm quite happy with my defense at the moment. I put 100 points straight into defense. Agility increases attack speed, critical chance, and dodge. As I'm tanking, I already put some into agility. I put in the 38 that was required. Okay, plus the extra. I'll take that up to 50 and see if it goes up to 30%. It's at 29%. However, the points are in there. I'm going to put the rest into strength. Just as a base strength increase. Okay. And that'll literally just make my hits stronger. And that's every hit, not just relying on critical hits to be stronger. Okay, there we go. I'll give that a run and see what it does. Max health 800. See, my overall health is down by about a good 100 over Paladin. Paladin was over 1,000. Warrior was like even higher, but not. It was about maybe another 50 or 100 higher, somewhere around there, than Paladin. It's like 1,100 and something. And that was nice, but the defense wasn't there. I was eating lots of meat as I was just getting hammered. Okay, let's see how I go with this orc. I've put up my base strength. Okay, there's crit. Okay. But then base hits, crit. Okay, so crit's like 100, like 120% more than a standard hit. But then I did about, 10 hits on that. Took that deer out without getting a crit hit at all. There's a crit hit. So about, 1 in 7 hits. Ah, yes. Okay, so that's the percentage chance. Okay, so if I heavily invested in agility. Food for thought. I need the 38 in intelligence if I want to have the orb. And the orb gives a massive defense increase. I think it's like 35 plus 35. Let's have a look. No. Structures. Let's have a look. Orb. 25. Okay. So it gives plus 25 straight out the bat. So if it's 38 points to equip it, 38 minus 25 is what? 13? Okay. So straight out there, 13 points. Let's say if I put 25 points into defense, well, there you go. Straight away, it's only costing me 13 points. But then I get the damage of 65. So I'm way ahead already. It gives me... hold up. It gives me 25 intelligence. But I need... the intelligence is for the mage necromancer. Okay, so I need the intelligence points invested to equip it. So I can't use those intelligence points that it gives. It's because, okay. Easy. So I don't need the intelligence or the mana because that's not related to my class. It gives me a health bonus as well. So that's really cool. And then on top of the iron boots that I'm wearing, iron boots give a health bonus. If we go to iron boots, where are you? Bingo, here we go. Yeah, 15. So that's 50, 65, right? 65 health. So that's more than halfway to 100. Whereas if I equipped the silver boots, I wouldn't be getting a health bonus at all. I'd be getting more defense, not by much. So I'll take that 15 health at the moment. Because when you get down on the red and you're like 100 and something and away from dying, you know. Okay. Silver helmet gives a health bonus as well. The silver holy shield was pretty cool. Yeah, that gave a health bonus of 50. And so does the orb of power. So that's reasonably equal. Defense plus 45. And a damage increase as well. So yeah, 45 defense as opposed to 25 defense with the orb. That'll explain why I was quite squishy. Felt squishier than a paladin. So there you go. So that extra 25 in defense. And then I'm about 8% down on my overall defense invested points as well. Interesting. Yeah, I can see how a rogue would be quite useful in PvP. Because if you got like a tanky ranger with an expo or that, and then you've got a tanky paladin, but they're capable of healing through because they're both tanks, but not really that hard and hit, then you had like a rogue come in just to get those crit hits and bang, bang, bang. Then if they had, yeah, that could be quite devastating. Throwing knives, assassin dagger. Thinking. Agility, eh? Oh, guys, I might leave it there for now. Play around with this class a bit more. Whether or not I end up getting another scroll of stat reset, just to see if I can go more into agility, see if those crit hits come in pretty strong. Can imagine they will. Whether I want to sacrifice that loss in defense, we'll see maybe on another video. Alright, thanks for watching.